Hey travelers, welcome back to Praga's World. Let's dive straight into days 4 to 6 of our epic British Columbia trip, covering hidden waterfalls, jaw-dropping gondola rides, iconic Vancouver sights, and even a chill sunset at the beach. Buckle up, it's gonna be a ride. Day 4 from Pemberton to Vancouver with views that'll melt your soul. We started the morning in peaceful Pemberton. Honestly, staying here saved us a lot of money compared to Whistler, and the views were just as magical. After a quick breakfast and coffee from a local cafe, shout out to Blackbird Bakery, we drove 20 minutes south to Nairn Falls Provincial Park. Now this spot is a hidden gem. The hike is super beginner friendly, just 1.5 kilometers each way, flat, and runs along the roaring green river. You can actually hear the falls before you see them. Once you reach the end, boom, a 60-meter cascading waterfall gushing between rock cliffs. It's wild. There are fenced viewpoints, so it's totally safe even for kids. Bonus tip, wear decent shoes, the rocks can get slippery. From there, we drove about 40 minutes down to Squamish, our lunch stop. We grabbed burgers at the Backcountry Brewing. Craft beer lovers, this is your place. And while in Squamish, we explored a bit more. The Squamish Estuary Trail for nature lovers, the Squamish Farmers Market if it's a weekend, and a quick photo stop at the Stawamus Chief, that huge granite dome that rock climbers love. Driving back toward Vancouver, we hit a few scenic stops. Tantalus Lookout is a roadside pull-off with a massive glacier view. Then we pulled into Porto Cove, a popular scuba diving spot. It's a pebble beach, but great for photos and peaceful breaks. Now comes the highlight of day 4, the Sea to Sky Gondola. Just 10 minutes from downtown Squamish, and wow, the gondola takes you up 885 meters in just 10 minutes, and the views are unreal. You're overlooking Howe Sound, the forested mountains, and cliffs that drop straight into the sea. There are 20 fully enclosed cabins, each one seating up to 8 passengers, and they're completely wheelchair and stroller accessible. That's right, you can ride comfortably in all weather conditions from winter snow to summer sunshine. The gondola system is a Doppelmayr design. That's a top-tier Austrian company known for building high-performance cable cars around the world. It's powered by a direct drive electric motor, making it smooth, quiet, and super energy efficient. At the top, we walked across the Sky Pilot Suspension Bridge, 100 meters long, swinging gently in the breeze. There are 3 major viewing platforms, each with its own mountain angle, and a cozy lodge serving hot food and drinks. Super accessible too, wheelchair friendly and well-signed trails. This was actually part of our van pass, so we got it at a major discount. Now here's something that's super fun and a little unexpected. The tube park at the top of the Sea to Sky Gondola. Yep, we're talking snow tubing, and it's an absolute blast. No skills, no skis, just good old gravity and speed. The tube park is open in the winter and early spring months, depending on snow conditions. And just when I thought the views couldn't get any better, we rolled into Horseshoe Bay. This place looks like it was pulled straight out of a postcard. It's a tiny, cozy coastal village in West Vancouver, right where the Sea to Sky Highway ends and where the big BC ferries sail out to places like Vancouver Island and Bowen Island. But let's talk about the vibe. The downtown strip is adorable. The town is walkable, super clean, and just full of that laid back West Coast energy. And the houses here? Whoa. Right on the slopes overlooking the bay, you'll see these multi-million-dollar homes. We also stopped by the Horseshoe Bay Lookout, and I swear it's one of the best views in the area. You're standing high above the marina, watching yachts dock, seagulls flying, the islands in the distance. It's peaceful, cinematic, and totally free. We timed it perfectly to reach Cypress Mountain Lookout during golden hour. This spot gives you panoramic views of downtown Vancouver, the Lions Gate Bridge, and even Vancouver Island if the sky is clear. As the sun dipped lower, we made our way to Stanley Park. We drove around the seawall and found a perfect spot at Third Beach to catch the sunset. It's a local favorite with less crowd and more chill. We ended the day roaming through downtown Vancouver, Robson Street for shopping, then down to Gastown to check out the steam clock and grab a craft cocktail at a rooftop bar. Then it was a straight drive to Richmond where our hotel was booked. Day 5, a full Vancouver City day, rise and shine, and let's hit the city. We began with the Museum of Vancouver, where exhibits dive deep into the indigenous roots of the area, how Vancouver was built, and quirky cultural history like neon signs and vintage fashion. Right next door is the Maritime Museum, where you can explore the historic Saint Roque Arctic ship and get hands-on with maritime exploration exhibits. Both are totally worth it if you're into history and boats. Plus, they're on the quieter side, away from big tourist crowds. After a hearty lunch at Granville Island Public Market, imagine every food in the world under one roof. Okay, so let's talk about Capilano Suspension Bridge Park, hands down one of the most iconic attractions in all of Vancouver. If you are into nature, adrenaline, or just really cool Instagram shots, this place is going to blow your mind. First up, the Capilano Suspension Bridge itself. This beauty stretches 137 meters long and it sways 70 meters high over the stunning Capilano River. That's taller than a 20-story building. It was originally built in 1889, yes, over 130 years ago. And while it's been rebuilt since, it still gives you that thrilling sway as you walk across. And don't worry, it's incredibly safe. It can handle the weight of over 100 people at once. Then there's the cliff wall, and oh man, this one's a rush. It's a narrow glass and steel walkway that clings to the granite cliffside. Some sections are see-through, so you're literally looking straight down into the canyon beneath you. It's not for the faint of heart, but it gives you epic views of the rainforest and the river cutting through the valley. Now, if you're visiting in the evening or during winter months, you're in for something truly magical. The entire park transforms into what they call canyon lights. The bridge is lit up with thousands of LED lights, the trees glow with fairy tale colors, and the whole forest feels like something out of a movie. The reflections on the water, the crisp mountain air, the twinkling lights. It's pure West Coast magic. And let's not forget the nature trails. There are over 2 kilometers of forest trails throughout the park, designed to highlight the rich biodiversity of the Pacific Northwest. You'll find western red cedar, hemlock, and Douglas firs, some of them over 1,000 years old. Along the way, there are signs and exhibits about local ecology, First Nations history, and the animals that call this forest home, like owls, squirrels, raccoons, and sometimes even bald eagles. The park is also committed to sustainability. They have rainwater collection systems, composting, and natural forest preservation programs in place. It's not just a tourist spot, it's a living, breathing conservation area. Oh, and if you're hungry, there's a cozy cafe and a massive gift shop where you can grab a warm drink, artisan gifts, or that perfect Capilano hoodie to remember your visit. So yeah, now here's where it gets next level. Beyond the bridge, there's the Treetops Adventure, a series of smaller suspension bridges anchored to 250-year-old Douglas firs. You're literally walking from tree to tree, about 30 meters above the forest floor. There's no nails or bolts harming the trees. It's all done with innovative support technology that lets you glide through the canopy while keeping the ecosystem safe. Capilano Suspension Bridge Park isn't just a bridge, it's an entire experience, a mix of thrill, nature, light, and learning. Next up, Grouse Mountain. This is also where Vancouverites ski in winter, but in summer, it's all hiking, zip lining, and views for days. Great food options at the top. Day 6, bonus adventures plus saying goodbye. Can you believe it's day 6 already? But we're not slowing down. We started the day with something magical, Vancouver Lookout, another one of our VanPass picks. It's 553 feet high with an elevator that zooms up in 40 seconds. Once you're up there, the 360-degree view lets you see everything From the North Shore Mountains to the Pacific Ocean to the busy harbor, there are info boards all around that tell you what you're seeing, and it's indoors, so great for rainy days too. Alright, if you're in downtown Vancouver, there's one place you just have to check out, Canada Place. It's not just a landmark, it's like the beating heart of the city's waterfront. So picture this, a massive white sail-shaped building right on the harbor with the North Shore Mountains as your backdrop. Yeah, it actually looks like a ship docked at the edge of downtown. Those iconic 5 sails, they're covered with Teflon-coated fiberglass fabric and they light up at night with programmable LED colors. Super Instagrammable, especially at sunset or during events like Canada Day or New Year's. Now, Canada Place is more than just pretty, it's functional too. It's home to the Vancouver Convention Center, the Pan Pacific Hotel, FlyOver Canada, and it's also the main terminal for cruise ships heading to Alaska. During cruise season, you'll see these massive ships pulling in and out. It's a whole vibe. Then we hit one of Vancouver's best immersive attractions, FlyOver Canada. This is like soaring at Disneyland, but next level. You're strapped into a moving seat, feet dangling in front of a massive 20-meter screen. You literally fly over Canada. Wind in your face, mist from waterfalls, real scents pumped into the room. It's only 8 minutes, but you feel like you've traveled coast to coast. The pre-show is also really fun with storytelling and visual effects. Next, the Bloedel Conservatory, a lush dome in Queen Elizabeth Park. Inside, over 500 tropical plants and exotic birds flying freely. You'll hear parrots talking and see koi ponds too. The dome keeps the temperature tropical year-round, so it's a total mood booster. Also in the park, killer city views from the hilltop. Lunch break, then we drove south to chill at White Rock Beach, famous for its long pier 470 meters into the ocean. And the actual White Rock it's named after. Great spot for beachcombing and seafood. It felt like a calm send-off before heading to Peace Arch Provincial Park, right at the US-Canada border. It's unique because you can technically step into the US side without crossing customs, just in the shared garden, super Instagrammable and peaceful. And finally, we packed our bags, returned the Turo rental car, and headed back to Vancouver International Airport. But the memories, oh, they're coming with us. If you're staying longer or want extra adventure, here are some fire suggestions. Yes, cycle adventures in downtown Vancouver, rent a bike and ride the entire Stanley Park seawall loop, helicopter tour in Whistler for ice caves and volcano views. It's pricey but next level. Gun shooting in Whistler if you're into unique sports. And of course, a little shopping therapy at Metropolis at Metrotown in Burnaby, the biggest mall in BC. VanPass Pro tips. We use the VanPass to get into Vancouver Lookout, Bloedel Conservatory, Sea to Sky Gondola, Capilano Suspension Bridge, Britannia Mine Museum from day 2. The whole pass saved us a ton and made entry super smooth. Highly recommended if you're doing more than 3 attractions. Wrap up time. That's it for day 4, 5 and 6 of our British Columbia road trip. A perfect mix of mountain, ocean, city and chill. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel and follow at Pragas World on Instagram for more bonus tips, in budget breakdown and behind the scenes stories. Until next time, keep chasing views, eating good food and exploring this beautiful world.